The act of bullying in children, particularly the school-going, is a call for concern in the Gambia. Mustafa S. Minte, Mental Health and Psychosocial Officer, says a bullied child can easily get depressed, leading to post-traumatic stress disorders. Safia Tukoli reports.
Bullying is a common act among school-going children in almost every part of the world. Cases of bullying are one of the most underreported epidemics in the Gambia, where children often experience unwanted hurtful teasing, aggressive threats, or abuse that involve a perceived power imbalance. Mustafa S. Minte is a mental health and psychosocial officer who has been in the profession for about 4 years. Dr. Minte says bullying can have a potential effect on a child's mental health, self-esteem, and in some cases lead to post-traumatic stress disorder.
In their childhood, when they are being bullied, it's a sign that their life has been threatened. So this scenario has been imprinted in their mind that their life has been threatened. So this stays with them, and then this in turn, when they go into adulthood, becomes a precipitating factor for them to go through what is called post-traumatic stress disorder, because this has been a traumatic event in their childhood that has not been resolved.
Minte called on parents and caregivers to be vigilant and help their children if they detect any odd behavior, saying bullied children show no interest in socializing or even going to school, as they get depressed and have suicidal thoughts as time goes by. He added that if the situation gets tense, a bullied child can start using intoxicants, be aggressive, or become a bully while targeting his or her perpetrators, and can even commit murder in a worst-case scenario. Meanwhile, we also turned the mic to the school authorities in Charles Jau Memorial Academy. Sukai Seka Sanyang, the principal, said her school does not compromise bullying and every case is dealt with as per the school code of conduct.
But then what we do is, if we have any case, it's always reported by the prefects to say there are certain girls in our class that are not talking to each other. So we mount our investigation through the prefects initially. Then that will be reported to the class teacher, then reported to the vice principal of the cohort that is affected before it comes to me. By the time it comes to me, it would have been graph. That means that it cannot be resolved by any of those people that I'm talking about, the prefect, council, the class teacher, the vice principal. But if it reaches my office, it means it's grave and then there's something to be done. So what I usually do is to involve the other vice principals or the guidance and counseling. We have a very good, vibrant guidance and counseling club here, headed by one of my senior teachers, Ms. Gaynor, who will be involved to talk to them, counsel them, tell them the repercussions, and we see whether we can make peace between them. But if it comes to the worst thing, we involve the parents and tell them, because we have what we call a code of conduct.
Mrs. Sanyang cited an incident in a particular school where a student got pregnant and had to drop out of school due to bullying. She added that such treatment is not fair to female students, therefore urged schools to treat bully-related matters strictly. Mam Jara Sise is a witness to a student being bullied in her former school. She called on her fellow students to detest such acts.
I have never been bullied, but I have witnessed a bullied case in my former school, where a student was bullied by another group of students. The case got worse that she transferred to another school, and that is so bad. So I think we should stop bullying one another.
Research on Gambia education has shown that conditions of bullying are deteriorating rapidly in the country because both victims and onlookers are unwilling to speak up against the act as they are fearful of being the next victim. Safia Tukoli, Eyeafrica News.